Hello everyone, this is Western Buddha, and today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about uh, the fear of being average with the beautiful Barry, and Antonio talks with Gen Z has a social, no social skills. I believe these two issues correlate with each other very much, and it's definitely like something that I'm like, damn, bro, that's totally me. And I'm not gonna be playing the Beautiful Berries video that much. I just want to play this one part.
So I would really love it a lot if you could hit the subscribe button to enjoy more videos like these. And on top of this, I also started vlogging my average life because I'm kind of sick of not seeing any representation of normal life instead of all the glamorous influencer, aesthetic, Pilates princess, labubu, beautiful minimalistic, big window apartment lifestyle TikToks polluting my timeline. So I decided
I don't know why, but that part when she's talking about representation and why she's making the videos just makes me, it just cracks me up, because it's like, you have a giant ass window right there, and you have a very minimalistic bed right here. But anyways, um, yes, being average is seen as a bad thing nowadays, and I would even argue that it's not even being called average. It's just more like being normal, and that's basically what she says in the video. Uh, and now more than ever, we're demonizing or and just shitting on being normal rather than, and trying to be greater or something like that, or at the very least experience a lifestyle that is so fucking wonderful. One of her comments even says it says it too. I think to live an average life is actually a privilege. We cannot imagine how many people live under poverty levels in the worst places in the world. Working 9 to 5 is not average. It's definitely above. I'd agree, but I also feel like it's the missing the point, in my personal opinion, because uh yeah, sure, certain people will love a 9 to 5 and just do that and just be okay and be content. Like, I think people are having trouble understanding uh what happiness and content really is. Like, to them, being happy is fucking grinning the whole time and just being like, bro, my life is a fucking movie. Rather than being content is more of like, wow, my life is pleasant and peaceful. And I think that's what people actually should be trying to uh, get and obtain, rather than trying to be happy the whole time. Uh, and I guess a good example would be that, like, as much as I don't want to bring up dating to this, but uh, now more than ever, dating has gotten worse and worse. And let's be real, a lot of girls want an exciting relationship. Like, they want to have like wonderful trips. They want the relationship to be exciting, to be all this fucking movie shit, drama, all that. And most of the fucking time, hell, honestly, I'll probably even say 99% of the fucking time in that relationship is fucking just them chilling and just being fucking boring. Like, relationships would never be like the movies or anything like that. But so many girls, and I would even say maybe even guys too, think like relationships are like fucking this like grand fucking experience. But most of the fucking time, you're just eating fucking soup together because you couldn't afford that pizza that you guys wanted. And that's okay. And that's normal. Like, look at your parents. Do they look like they're fucking traveling all over the fucking world together? No, they're just fucking doing dishes, doing the laundry, talking about, like, oh, wow, like, did you hear so-and-so? And that's it. Nothing truly exciting happens. And even the beautiful Barry even says it herself in this one other part in the video that I really like. I really like this quote, and I'll even say mine too.
Project Hail Mary.
Son of a
Blockbuster families can enjoy
You gotta be
together.
fucking kidding me.
It's a genuinely transformative experience.
How do you know when the hug is done?
You just feel it.
No,
This is one
just
for
let me
VHS.
skip. Come on.
Project Hail Mary, rated PG-13.
Meet Max Out. He's
Dude,
a
come
credit
on.
writer. He doesn't know that using his full line of credit can lower his...
Thank you.
Maybe you don't even want the goal, you just want the clout associated with it. Meanwhile, let me remind
Exactly. Like, I think that's like the saddest thing now that we're kind of like experiencing more and more is this like status driven mentality rather than actually being content or even being happy anymore. Like, nobody wants neither of those things. They just want the status. They could care less about their well-being completely. And I think this mindset comes from school. You know, like school, for me, my personal experience, school life, fucking horrendous. It was the worst time of my fucking life. I wouldn't even want to do it again, but if I had to, I would rather go with the mindset and the knowledge I have now than just or never go back again. And I think a lot of people can agree with me on this matter is that there were certain people in school that absolutely did not deserve the popularity, the social circles, or even the fucking status of how they ended up being the most popular kids. And we're starting to see that more with people now who are like, oh, fuck social media, fuck these influencers. I mean, kind of slowly but surely. But yeah, now we're starting to see that more and more, and people just being like, man, dude, like so many fucking people, even the beautiful Barry says it too, is like, yo, like she starts her YouTube channel way earlier, and then like some random fucks start it later on and they get way more views than her. Not really the same thing, but you get the point. It's like, why the fuck does this person get to have it and not me? You know? And it's a really, really shitty, like, thing that happens within our society, that we give certain people the privilege of being at the fucking royal throne than the people who actually deserve to be there. And Antonio Talks is also another dude that I'm like, yeah, like I agree with this part of the video. What doesn't start? Oh, right here.
Everybody wants to be this nonchalant, cool
Oh, right
person.
here.
Yeah, I just want to go home.
I've been seeing so many takes online and just even in real life of people saying that Gen Z are becoming more conservative and they're really kind of given into purity culture. And I think a big reason for that is just because they've been embarrassed into it. I hear millennials and
That's a fact. I'm sorry to cut them off already, but just think about it, right? If you go online right now, find somebody dancing at a party. The comments are going to be like, bro, why are you dancing? Why are you doing all this? 30-year-old man, by the way. It'll be comments like that of a man enjoying himself at a party. A party. Or say somebody posts a video of them being outgoing, doing something out of the ordinary. They're going to get clowned for it. So like I stated in the intro, everybody wants to be this nonchalant, cool person when not everybody is like that. Like, bro, just be yourself, have fun. Like, why are you being so lame? You know, quote unquote lame.
older
No, absolutely, bro. I absolutely fucking agree with this too, because going back to what I was saying is like the popular kids, the bullies. How many times in school did you think of a joke that you could say, but you didn't say it because you felt like, oh, I might be playing out of character, or oh man, like I don't want people to like notice me or make fun of me later on because, you know, like I said, going back to the popular kids who are usually the bullies. For me, it was just they would just clown on me instead of laughing at the joke. They were trying to laugh at me, and now you see that more and more, like with like online too. It's like, well, why is this fool doing this and that? And it's just it's a huge like social shift, and like just trying to have fun, and having fun is now even demonized as well. Like only certain people can have fun nowadays, which makes no fucking sense.
People talking about how they used to go out so freely, dance, make a fool of themselves, just have a good time because they didn't have to worry about people recording it, social media, things of that nature. And I hear Gen Z, you know, people my age and even younger talking about how they wish clubs were different, how they wish parties were different, and just the overall experience of being out and about. But they're scared to because they want to look cool. They don't want to look like they're trying too hard. They don't want to, one, be recorded, and two, God forbid, that video get viral locally or on a platform and just have their whole kind of vibe exposed. I also think with like the different and rising economic pressures that this generation is facing, you know, we don't feel comfortable taking as many risks or kind of living on the edges more. You know, housing is expensive, school is expensive, jobs are hard as hell to get. So we don't really feel like we have, I guess, a real chance.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think the economic thing is definitely a factor in like trying to, like how the beautiful Barry said, get the gold that is associated with the status. And I'd argue, I don't think the whole like, oh man, it's gonna get recorded if I do something stupid. I don't think it's that at all. I mean, there's like hundreds of videos. They absolutely mean nothing, bro. Like trends come and go. Like I don't think that is actually a reason why people don't want to be themselves. I think the issue's a lot deeper than just the economics and the fear of like going viral.
Yeah.
Or not to say we don't have a real chance, but it feels like taking a chance, like taking a risk back then feels even riskier to take right now, given the situation. And this brings me back to my original point with the whole conservatism and purity culture thing. You know, you're seeing a lot of younger people rush back into the church and different religious institutions, having a more conservative viewpoint on things, like going to bed at 9 p.m. and all this kind of shit, like partially in part because it's harder to criticize. Like if someone is like, yeah, I'm waking up, doing this, exercising, going to bed at 10 p.m. instead of clubbing in a world where, you know, social media is huge and your perception, your reputation can be changed within, you know, one viral video on accident, it's easier to defend yourself saying, okay, well, look at me, I'm doing the right thing, so like you can't tarnish my name, you can't embarrass me. It's like, unfortunately, I feel sad that Gen Z kind of got embarrassed into, you know, being kind of cookie cutter, being very straight cut. But at the end of the day, when you're facing the type of societal pressures that they have, many of which no other generation has faced before, specifically like social media and things like that. Not to say that, you know, we have it worse in some generations. It's just different. It's just different. That's a fact. All that said, I'm not surprised that things have turned out the way they have.
Let me know your thoughts on this, though, man.
I'll let you know my thoughts, brother. I think the truth of the matter is that Gen Z just has way too many insecurities. we've been forced into thinking that our insecurities are our character. It's who we are. And now we're starting to try to like escape out of that. And like I said, that kind of goes back to the whole being average. And one of the parts in what the beautiful Barry said was that it's also like corporations trying to like basically keep you lame and keep you insecure, such as like selling like brands or influencers being like, buy this course in order to live the lifestyle that you always wanted. And I remembered a day in my school where my teacher was asking us, do you believe that we should have uniforms in the U.S. or should people just dress however they want, like how we're doing now? And some people said we should dress however we want because it represents our character. It represents who we are. And she asked the question, my teacher, okay, so what you're wearing right now, what characteristics are you showing off right now? Or is it just a way to attract a mate? And I literally just said, absolutely. Like literally it just blurred out of my mouth, like absolutely, like that's the whole point. And that's when it got me thinking, like, oh man, like when I started to like talk to girls, I had to like invest in like, oh, how to dress up better, how to look cooler, what the girls like, and all this other shit. And it just got to the point where I was like, dude, this shit is fucking lame. Like, I hate this. Like, I never given a fuck about how I look. All right, like, I hate fashion. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll still wear like something nice, like a suit, and still be like, hell yeah. But I'm not gonna fucking wear a suit every fucking day just so I can look good. And it's a very sad place. It's a very sad thing to realize and see, like, so many people of my generation. I'm the same age as Antonio. That, like, yeah, like, we're definitely seeing so many people now starting to, well, I mean, not starting to realize, but I think soon we'll realize we have so many insecurities that they forced us to believe that those insecurities are us. It's my character. And it sucks. It absolutely fucking sucks. Anyways, my lunch is over. Peace.